This chapter, holy cow. I can't even express in words simply how good this chapter was because it encompassed so much. So many new characters were introduced like that, crazy fast, and we had multiple big reveals, huge reveals, and it managed to be hilarious. I was laughing during this chapter. And so as I thought about how to review this chapter, I decided it'd be best to go page by page because there's so much information and so many details on every single panel. This is on par with chapter 700 on how much it gives you and just how great it was. Like holy cow. So I'm gonna take this page by page. I'm gonna take it relatively quick, so that way I won't miss anything that was on my mind. Because holy cow, just wow, wow. Well, One Piece chapter 704. It's good stuff. If you haven't read it yet, go and read it because it is fantastic and wow, just it blew my mind. So here we are. I'm gonna take this just one panel at a time. Okay, here we are, and on the cover page, I thought it was interesting. So Caribou had this whole revolt going, and he was being mistaken for like the leader or like one of the revolutionary or like a revolt leader. I don't know if it's with like dragon revolutionaries, but it's obviously a group trying to do something. And this robot guy is kind of putting an end to it, and he looked really familiar. And I thought about it, and this is the dude that X Drake ran into in the New World. And I thought it might just be like a similar robot, like a pacifista. So I looked back at the clip, and he has the same number on his shoulder, 18, and he's got the same right arm cannon thingy, and his left arm's a hand. You can't see his eyes, so we don't know if something happened there. But I thought X Drake was gonna kill him, like to get Kaido's attention. Even though technically he did say if I kill you or something of the sort, I can get Kaido's attention, or he won't leave me alone. That makes it easy for me. So maybe he didn't have to go and kill him because he's a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex, ancient zone, which makes him probably the most beast of all the supernovas right now. But so he's here. So does that mean we're going to see Kaido in this cover page story? Or I doubt it, but it might give us some key information on X Drake and Kaido. So two of the people I am dying to find out information. Okay, so page one, the whole Coliseum is in a frenzy. Everyone's like, "Whoa, what just happened? There's no way that guy could have done it. There's no way that old geezer could have done it. He must have fallen over." They're like, "But wait, how'd that crack go in the ground?" And everyone's just freaking out. And then one of the people comes over and he's like, "Oh, did you did this happen? You're out. You're out of the tournament." And I was like, "What? This can't be happening." And then they're talking and he's getting ready to kick Luffy, aka Lucy, out of the tournament. And then this giant axe comes in between of them, and then these guys start the Chin Jiao family, the Country of Flowers gang. We have Don Chin Jiao, Sai, and Boo, and they back up to say, "Hey, it is the big guy who started it. Don't get on him." Like, oh, that's cool. These guys might be important. Introducing some new characters. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's just getting started. And then there's this interesting interaction between him and either Sai or Boo. I can't remember. I'm gonna check real quick. Sai, I believe it's Sai, and not like Gangnam Style Sai. It's Sai. And like the whole crowd is like, "Whoa, it's Sai and Boo, even Don Chinchao, they're here," so they're kind of a big deal. And he has this weird thing, kind of reminds me of Diamante, this gag, where Diamante he like won't take credit for like what he's doing or like he's too humble. And then like then once like he has somebody finally deny it that he's not, he's like, "Yes I am, yes I am." It's kind of funny, but this time he's like, "Well, you don't need to thank me. No big deal. Well, no need for things." He's like, "Take it back, you stupid!" Like just ranting on Luffy, just yelling at him, and he's like having to have Boo hold him back. He's like, "You don't need to reject it that much." Pretty funny. Ends up flipping off Luffy. I was like, "What?" But so we see that we have some interesting characters here. And then in the background, like, oh, you these more people talking, and I'm just gonna list off all these people we see because there's so many. We have the assassins from a neighboring country, the Funk brothers, Bobby Funk and Carrie Funk, and they look potentially strong. And we don't know what blocks these guys are in. I'll explain the blocks in a second. And um, then we have the Prudence Kingdom King and the Prudence Kingdom Tactician, the Fighting King Elizabeth II, and Dagama, the Tactician. And Dagama is the guy who's kind of talking for a while, introducing all these people. And he says something really interesting. He says, the country that gets hold of the Marimar no Mi, Ace's fruit, will improve in war power and diplomatic relations and economy. Everything will go their way. So all the New World countries are sending their best fighters to represent in this tournament. Holy cow. This is this is gonna be crazy. Just every country is sending the best they have of the New World. So there's gonna be so many strong fighters here. I'm still not sure about how I feel only Luffy entering at this point, because I really wanted to see Frankie in action, and Zoro and Sanji, because we have yet to see them in full. They haven't really been pushed after the time skip quite yet. So, after that, we have Next Spring Slayman, a class war from the Battle of Something, Bounty Hunters, Abdullah and Jet from the incident, the Fake Masker Adventures, Columbus, kind of sounds like Columbus, I don't know. And then, this made me excited. We see the Don Quixote family endorsement, the Savage Pirate over 100 million, Hyena Bellamy. What? Bellamy is in this tournament, and he's got all these scars, and he's wearing the sunglasses, and he's still got his tongue out thing, but he's not dead. I thought Don Quixote, Doflamingo might have killed him, but no, he's alive. So I'm curious if Sarkis is here or not. We'll see. But good to see him. His bounty's over 100 million now, so he's obviously gotten stronger, and he's been a strong dude. And then the pirate Prince Cavendish and Bartolomeo are supposed to be here. We'll see. And they're both. Pirate Prince was a rookie from a couple years ago. We'll explain that. And the new rookie Bartolomeo, he's supposed to be a big deal. And we don't even see him. So I don't know. And then they're announcing all the different blocks. It's a battle royale. How they do this many people, and they do it just one block at a time, and they just stick 550 people out there at one time, and only 4 are left. And those are the people that continue. So 546, are they gonna have to be like dead or unconscious or something like that? And they have 4 blocks doing this, so then it's probably gonna be 16 people in the 16-man tournament, which I think will be best, because that way it's instead of having this massive March Madness, we just quickly concise it down, have these interesting battles we can take a look at. That could probably be like we could just be catching glimpses at, unless it's Luffy's battle, but like the other battles, just catch a glimpse as the rest of the story moves along, like as we see Law or the people at the ship. Ah, wow, this is I'm rereading this and I'm just getting pumped up. Holy cow! Um, and then we found out Luffy's in Block C, so he's not going to be going for a little bit. And the Dagama guy, he's like, okay, yeah, pretty much today and tomorrow, world's gonna be in chaos because everyone and their dog is gonna be here fighting for the Marimar no Mi. So skip to Luffy in the battle preparation room. Tons of weapons. Cool statue, dude. He calls it a naked warrior old geezer. Thought that was funny. He's like, he's got like his cool. Uh, he's like, I can't remember, but like when he sees King and stuff like that, he's like, oh. And he goes, oh, cool. He sees that. He's like, I need some armor. And then uh, everyone's like, what's going on? Other girls are dropping down. And then he has all this armor on. And at first glance, he reminds me of the old knight. I'm trying to remember his name. Screw it. But he was the previous god on Skypiea. And he has like all the knight armor, and he has his little flying companion, the weird spotted horse thingy. But he looks a lot like that, but like more beast mode. He's got this lion shield, awesome skull belt, awesome helmet, just looking like a beast. And and then but all the girls are dropping in the room because Cavendish comes in, but we don't really see him. And then, but sadly, Luffy has to take off some of his armor because of a weight restriction. But then, I thought this was really funny. I'm really hoping this is another crack at Fairy Tail. But if you look at the animation style of Cavendish, yeah, what? Almost. Sorry, but yeah, yeah, guys, sorry about that. But let's see. Yeah, so we have Cavendish here, and the animation style looks very much like Fairy Tail. I think that's funny because I'm pretty sure they're taking another crack at Fairy Tail, especially because Luffy isn't paying attention to him and he's like mocking him and he's like, and in itself, he's like, I used to be popular and like people used to like me a lot, but then Marineford came in and all of a sudden I'm not significant. And I don't know if that's like a parallel to Fairy Tail saying like it used to be like this big deal, and then once One Piece like had this awesome moment of like Impelled Down and Marineford, everyone just lost interest in Fairy Tail or like it just wasn't as good anymore. I don't know. But he seems to be strong. He's got a bounty of over 200 million. He used to be a super rookie. Um, I don't know. He's like I can't think of a parallel right now, but he's just got all the sparkles. He's got the rose. He's kind of like the three brothers off of Fairy Tail, I guess, from the one guild with the man dude who's obsessed with Erza. I'm so bad with names right now. I don't even know why because there's so many people being introduced, and my mind is just. And so he's saying, "Oh, people get excited from seeing blood, blah blah blah." It's like, so who? He's like, so who are you? And Luffy, supposed to be Lucy, he's like, I'm Luffy. I'm going to be Pirate King. And everyone's like, what? What? Eh? What? And then uh, we see the back of his shirt, and then they all get pissed at him and they're like, it's Lucy, and some guy throws a shield at him. They're like, you scared me. Don't pull that. Don't go confusing pronunciation. Oh, I thought Mugiwara Luffy was here for a second. He's like, oh, that's definitely not right. The real one is an 8-meter giant. And I love how all these misconceptions of Luffy are going around, like, because everyone knows he's a beast. He's been gone for 2 years, so like, obviously the fake Luffy in Sabaody, but just all these rumors and, like, myths about Straw Hat Luffy, because no one's seen him for a long time, other than Punk Hazard, but that hasn't really been made public yet, other than he has an alliance with Law. He's like, and then Cavendish did something interesting. He's like, well, he does like a dopamine laugh. He's like, "Phew, phew, phew. If you really were Mugiwara Luffy, I would have killed you right now." And then he expresses his hate for all the new rookies because they stole his attention, I guess, after the incidents they caused, and especially the Whitebeard War. Yeah, just and he's like getting at the angry face. He's yelling at Luffy. He wants to kill all the rookies, which I don't know. He doesn't, for being out as long as he has, I don't think he has the strength to, but his aspiration is to get the Marimar no Mi to fulfill that goal. And even Luffy's like, that's called unjustified resentment. I thought that was funny. Really sophisticated sounding Luffy. Uh, and then he goes and gets the armor check, not even paying attention to Cavendish for like the third time, pisses him off. Good stuff. And then he's looking up at the statue again, and then this gladiator woman comes over, and all the people are like, she looks weak, but she's pretty cute. And we found out her name is Rebecca, and maybe she was like a rival with Spartan, or just like didn't like him or something. Um, I don't know, but she explains to him Kairos, my bad, the statue, who was supposedly undefeated for 3,000 battles and only took one hit the entire time. Who knows? That could be like Goldie Roger or something. That could be cool. Um, he was supposedly here until 20 years ago, and like she goes and explain that like this statue dude, like no one is even sure if he existed or not, or like if they don't want to take down the statue though. It's really interesting. But we see her gladiator Quarter Coliseum Gladiator Rebecca, and she's pretty much got like a helmet, braided hair, the cape, and then her armor is very like Skyrim mod like in the sense that it's almost like a bikini like armor. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Just Oda. So, oh, and by the way, she's during the Straw Hats, and she is Sabo, and she is the One Piece. So that answers everything. Um, yeah, it just keeps going on this mystery of this Cairo statue. So I don't know how much that's going to come into play, but she spent a while explaining it. So that usually means it's going to come into play. It's just a matter of how significant to the story it will be. She's like, and he's like, I like this statue. It's manly, and she's like, I like it too. Like, I don't know. I think that's funny. Um, but her nickname is the Undefeated Woman. So apparently she's strong. Like these other guys are saying, good luck. Yeah, trying to put their get her attention because they like her. Obviously, she's the only woman so far we've seen in the tournament. So we'll see. Oh gosh. Okay. Uh. Oh yeah. And then I forgot this page. Wow. See, this is good. Why I went page by page because I forgot this. But she's like, today is my last. I will take hold of the Marimara ability and defeat him. I will defeat Doflamingo. But from the manga, he said till tomorrow this tournament will be going on. So is she planning to plot something and bring this tournament down or like get a hold of the fruit before the tournament is over just because of her drive to defeat Doflamingo? So if she really is trying to defeat Doflamingo, she could be a serious ally in the story to come for Luffy, or it could all be part of Doflamingo's trap, because he is an elaborate trap setter. Luffy's global as heck, could be working like a charm. We don't know, but she's in Block D, Luffy's in Block C, so they won't be fighting each other at first, or we might not even see her fight. But they're just talking, and Block 8 battle has not been going that long, and it's like the battle's over. It's over in an instant. And we have this masked man wearing a store bag, so they just called him Mr. Store at first. And they take off the bag. This was a part of the chapter that surprised me the most. They take off the bag, and we see Jesus Burgess, the now First Fleet Captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, Yonko. So that's like that is the Marco of the Blackbeard Pirates, and he looks bigger and stronger than ever. And we're in like a gladiator type too, and he just destroyed everyone. Like normally there's 4 people that advance. I think he took out everyone, so he's the only one out of that group advancing. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but holy cow, this tournament just got like 20 times better. Incredible, incredible, incredible stuff. Sorry it was such a long video, but it was worth it. This chapter was jam-packed, so much to go over, so much to see. Well, hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Gomukagi out.